Welcome to the weather briefing for the week of September 26, 2013. This briefing is brought to you by the National Weather Service in Riverton. Well, let's start taking a look at the maps that we'll be using for this forecast briefing, and where we see these gray and purplish lines, that's kind of indicating that our airflow will be parallel to those lines. So we have this deep trough of low pressure across the central and northern Rockies on Friday. We can see the moisture indicated here by the purples and the pink colors. We can see a lot of that, and the green across Wyoming and Colorado. And then our temperature is indicated here by the green, yellow, orange, red colors. Again, you can see the coolest air right across Wyoming in combination with that moisture. So Thursday night and Friday looks like our first snows of the year for many of the lower elevation locations, especially those areas favored in upslope, which would be the Wind River Basin, Thermopolis. Those areas look like they will do the best in this event, at least across the lower elevations. As far as the mountains, the east slopes of the Wind River Range will have the highest amounts, probably even a foot or more in some locations. Many other mountain locations on the order of 6 to 12 inches. This low pressure system that will be producing this moisture across the area Thursday night and Friday will gradually head off to the northeast throughout the day on Friday, with improving conditions behind that. Temperatures look like they'll warm to around 40 or the lower 40s. That'll help melt some of the snow. The coldest night of the week is going to come Friday night. Even if the snow melts, it still looks like we'll fall below freezing, 26 to 30 degrees in many locations, with the upper teens to mid-20s across the western valleys. So people need to be prepared. If you haven't already picked your vegetables, you better do a really good job of covering them up, because it will be cold and below freezing, it looks like, Friday night into Saturday. Again, most of this snow Thursday night looks like it will start after midnight. We'll have some rain before then, maybe some rain mixing with snow, but midnight through about 9 a.m. looks to be the bulk of the period where the best snow will fall. So that morning commute on Friday could be interesting. Here's some of those snowfall amounts again. Taking a quick look, the best snows again across the Wind River Basin, also the upper Green River Basin. Big Piney to Pinedale could see 3 to 5 inches, 2 to 4 inches probably down across Rock Springs and parts of Sweetwater County. Obviously the eastern slope of the Wind River Mountains really stand out here, expecting a foot or more of snow in those spots. By Saturday, that low pressure system now moving into southern Canada, so we'll see a westerly flow, generally drier across the region, a lot of sunshine, so what remaining snow there was across the lower elevations will melt. We'll see temperatures already back into the 50s. So looks like a pretty nice day on Saturday, other than being maybe just a hair bit cool, but certainly warmer than we saw on Friday. As we head towards Sunday, that westerly flow continues, but you can see these purple and gray lines really starting to tighten up and get closer. That indicates a tightening pressure gradient as this low pressure system takes shape off the coast of British Columbia. That'll produce some gusty westerly winds, especially across southwest and central Wyoming, where we could see wind speeds of 15 to 30 miles an hour, fairly common during the afternoon. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies and dry, with temperatures more seasonal back into the 60s for Sunday. So overall, a pretty nice weekend after the snowfall on Friday. Heading into Monday, we see the first of those lows will start to move across Canada while another one starts to replace it. All in all, that'll bring moisture back into the western parts of the state, so we'll see the best chance for light precipitation, rain or snow across the northwest mountains. Dry and breezy elsewhere. Highest winds will be from Rock Springs to Casper, where we could see speeds of 20 to 40 miles an hour on Monday. That looks by far to be the breeziest day of the, or windiest day of the forecast period. Again, seasonal temperatures in the 60s. Tuesday and Wednesday, fairly dry, cooler. Overall, looks like the wind will start to die down, so a pretty nice period, lower to mid-60s for temperatures. The difference will be just around the corner. We're not sure what's coming Thursday and beyond, but right now forecast models indicating it's possible that late Thursday night through Saturday we could see another chance of snow. Temperatures look like they will be potentially colder than what we saw with the current system. So stay tuned to forecasts early next week. It could definitely impact outdoor recreation activities Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Remember to pack your vehicle with a winter safety kit if you're planning to be out and about, especially early Friday. Keep your gas tank near full. Make sure this kit is in your vehicle. And to let people know where you're traveling. That's always a good idea, especially if you're going over South Pass or the Wind River Canyon. So we thank you for watching. Call us anytime at 1-800-211-1448 and keep up to date with us and this current storm on Facebook and Twitter.